Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Looking for a life insurance company that specializes in what you actually need? Protection. Call Danny today with Symmetry Financial. Danny is certified in all 50 states, which means Symmetry Financial is not limited and has over 30 companies to choose from. Symmetry Financial has proved time and time again that their options and pricing is just better than the rest. Give Danny a call today at 828-994-1681 to see how Symmetry Financial can make life simple.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Hey, this is Trace Nye with CRN. Hey, I wanted to give you an update about Unforgettables.com. Again, that's Unforgettables.com. They are offering a special Father's Day weekend special. If you go to their website at Unforgettables.com, type in the code CRN20. Again, that's CRN20. With that code, you'll receive a 10% off your entire order. Again, CRN20. All you got to do is go to Unforgettables.com. They specialize in hand-painted baseballs and baseball gifts. So once again, head over to Unforgettables.com. For Father's Day, type in CRN20 and you'll receive 10% off your entire order. Again, that's Unforgettables.com.
This episode is an exclusive production solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, transmission of the accounts without the express written consent or permission is restricted and prohibited. To hear this replay or other previous podcasts, download on iHeartRadio, iTunes Radio, and TuneIn. As always, this show is for you. Thank you for listening.
Wednesday, June 17th of the year 2020. Welcome to another edition of CRN's podcast series. Tonight, it is Red Clay Life, everything in the world of dirt track motorsports. We're going to have a good show tonight, I got a feeling. A lot of great guests lined up, a lot of great talent. I'm your host, Wesley Outland. Joining me tonight, and possibly going to be my new co-host as well, is Bruce Barrett of CRN. Bruce, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing well, Wesley. How are you tonight?
We're going to talk about the exciting world of dirt track racing. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Dirt track racing, grassroots racing at its very best. I'm excited to be here tonight.
Going to be a good time, and we welcome everybody again to Red Clay Life. We'll let you know that I was looking very fortunate to having drivers Brandon Overton and Jimmy Owens on the show tonight. There has been a schedule change in plans. Brandon Overton is actually meeting with his real estate agent to get his brand new house. Him and his lady. They're working on getting a new house lined up. So I got to say big kudos to him. Congratulations on that. Let's give him applause.
Absolutely.
You know, me and my girlfriend Megan are also looking for a new house, so I know what that's like. Yes. I don't know why I say new girlfriend. She's not new. It's like, we've known each other since November. We've been dating officially since January, like Facebook official. So it's like, why not keep calling her new girlfriend? So, my girlfriend Megan, I love you, honey. She's probably watching. She's probably going to come to Clayton and strangle me tonight. Or not watching. She's listening. Excuse me. This is not a video show. This is a radio show. So, but anyhow, I love you, honey. But yeah, we're planning on looking at getting houses, Bruce. You know what I mean? You've talked about it, deciding where to move and where to go and where to buy, but that's a headache in itself. For sure. But that's why Brandon Overton is not available tonight. And also, Jimmy Owens, the Newport Nightmare, wanted to have him on the program. Jimmy Owens is the current points leader in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series as they prepare for the Clash at the Mag, coming off of a big weekend at Cherokee Speedway in Maryville, Tennessee last weekend. They are planning to go down to Columbus, Mississippi. I talked with my colleague and friend, Boss Bob Dillner. They're on the way. It's going to be on Lucas Oil Racing TV, pre-recorded stuff for MAV TV. And unfortunately, Jimmy is traveling where there's not very good phone reception. So we just did not, Bruce, want to chance that. But we are going to get those guys rescheduled for another time.
Well, sounds like a lot of fun. And, I look forward to talking to the drivers that, that do the dirt track thing. And they, it's a unique style of racing to begin with. I mean, it's like, when a car goes into a corner, they kind of slide out, then they head down a straightaway, and it's just a lot of different. It's a whole different style of racing, especially when you start talking about the late models and even in sprint cars and things of that nature. It's not like what you see on an asphalt track or a hard surface. So it's really unique, and it takes a lot of skill.
Yes.
To put those cars in those positions. And then you got to start thinking about the moves that you have to make. I mean, it's just an amazing thing. It's really a spectacle when you get a chance to go to see these things.
Amazing watching these guys. Matter of fact, Bob always says, man, the most exciting racing around is dirt super late model races. This is my biggest thing. Brandon Overton, the reason why I wanted to have him on the show, was labeled this Monday morning as the hottest number one seeded dirt late model driver in the country. And that is going up against the likes of Jonathan Davenport, Jimmy Owens, except on Lucas Oil, Brandon Shepard, Chris Madden, Tyler Erb, Josh Richards, the top key players. And I just find it so awesome that the polls show that Brandon Overton, a native out of Georgia, is the number one seeded best dirt late model driver in the entire country, and that's why we wanted to have him on Red Clay Live tonight, Bruce Barrett.
I tell you, that's a mouthful of words right there. When you look at that and you say, look at one man and say, hey, this is the best driver on dirt in the entire country. Man, that's got to be an honor to hold that position.
But nonetheless, our show rolls on. He's Bruce Barrett. I'm Wesley Outland. This is CRN's Red Clay Life. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done Red Clay Life, and the reason why, Bruce, is because we've had real racing going on, whether it's NASCAR, which I know a lot of people are not they're not happy with NASCAR right now with some of the decisions that they've made, political agenda, whatever you want to go into that, type of scenario, or just with the racing in general. Wednesday night racing, Tuesday night racing, Thursday night racing, and then, of course, in addition to that, there's also been dirt late model racing. We had Golden Isle Speedway run Lucas Oil, and we had they were down at East Bay as well for their return for racing, and we just felt like maybe it was better to just take off on the radio show side of things on Wednesday nights and even Thursday for Full Throttle and let people see what racing's all about, especially in a primetime midweek experience.
Well, absolutely. And, racing is back. And that's the big thing right now. And, we could talk about racing and do interviews and things of that nature, but, the fans want to see the races. And, we wanted to make sure, that, beyond's not get in the way of that, but also understand that our fans want to see these races. And on TV, they're back. And I just think it's awesome. I've had the opportunity to go to Elm City and broadcast that race there on dirt. And then just this past weekend, we were able to go down to Franklin County up in Virginia. And then we were in Dillon earlier, in which I might say you did a great job. I watched on MAV TV you doing the race in January there at Dillon.
Yes.
And that was amazing. But to see this all starting to come back, and the fans able to attend and enjoy an evening of Saturday night grassroots racing is just, it's been an honor for me to be a part of it. But I know the fans, we're just all excited about all this taking place now.
Yeah, a shameless plug real quickly to MAV TV, Motorsports Network, and Short Track America. Some of the people I work for at Short Track America on MAV TV airs tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Hey, matter of fact, whenever we go off the air tonight with Red Clay Life at 8 o'clock, go to MAV TV, Motorsports Network. If you've got it, call your local cable satellite subscriber and check out Short Track America. It's one of the shows that I'm featured on. I do a lot of voiceover and TV work for. And I think tonight, Short Track America will feature the, I think it's the All-American 400, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
So the All-American 400 will be on MAV TV, Short Track America tonight, and of course that is the big event that is at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway in Tennessee. We done it last year. Jim Trado, myself, Bob Dillner, Alan Dietz on pit road, and so if you want to see some cool racing, check that out tonight on MAV TV. Again, Short Track America on the MAV TV Motorsports Network, and yeah, well, get a little plug there. So,
there you go. Yeah,
we had a good show. The last couple of weeks. I know we did the AR Challenger race that you're referring to from Dillon, South Carolina. That was a special. And here's how it happened. We literally went through a span, Bruce, where nobody was racing for almost 3 months. We had to find some type of content to put on our time schedules for the network. And so Bob Dillner came up with the idea of, well, let's do the Challenger race from Dillon. That actually turned out to be pretty good. And let's do this one. Let's do the Palmetto Invitational. Let's do this race here. And let's do the All-American 400. The Snowball Derby was on MAV TV last weekend, or 2 weeks ago. And, so there was a lot of decisions in making. So, yes, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then replay at 11 Eastern, 7 Central, 10 Central, will be the All-American 400. So, yes, that is tonight on MAV TV Motorsports Network. So, quick plug for that. But this is a dirt track show. And Bruce, you're loving this new dirt track experience, man. When you went to County Line a couple of weeks ago, we broadcasted that race on CRN, and one of the things you said was, man, I did not realize how different dirt was to pavement and just the way these guys wheel the cars and how excited it was. I remember how excited you were telling me when they got 4 wide coming out of turn 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Think about this now. 4 wide on a 3/8 mile racetrack. Wide open.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. And it didn't happen once, but it happened, several times on that track. And I remember, coming up, we used to go to Jack's Raceways down in Jacksonville, Florida, a track that no longer exists. But I remember that dirt track there and just, Jack Nolan, who used to run down there, and Wayne Shugart, and those drivers coming up who I was able to watch and watch racing there. And but dirt track is just if you've never been to a dirt track race and you're listening, I would just say, hey guys, you just got to go out there and watch it. It is phenomenal. And it's a whole different style of racing. and it takes. I just think it takes a ton of skill.
Oh yeah.
To race and on that surface. And then when you start talking about, you talk about a line, that they're taking, but then again,
right.
You got that second place car.